We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. John Means is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Cesar Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems. New opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Now the 2-1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Iglesias is there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
In now for Cleveland, Oscar Mercado. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Mercado is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Mercado leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line to the right side. Smith is there, 2 down. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he is in there.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A ball and a strike. Santana, the former Seattle Mariner, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Ready with the 2-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. He set the payoff pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and the Tribe are off to an early 1-0 lead. Aaron Civale, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The 1-1 home.
Nope, that's inside.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
In now for the O's, Ryan Mountcastle, runner at first. Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here.
Nope.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
1-1.
The 1-1. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a pop-up now, and Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
At the plate, Renato Nunez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The 2-0 on the way. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Two balls and a strike now. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Iglesias ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score, and the Orioles have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
So now to the plate, Jordan Luplow, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Wow, that right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ernie Clement, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the stretch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now a flare out to left center. Iglesias ranging into the outfield. Oh, what happened? He dropped it.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
In now, Sandy Leon. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Striding in for the Indians, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayes on the run for it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 3-1.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he misses with it 1-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Tribe lead this one 3-1. Last half of the second set to go. Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr.
The right fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled away. Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Ready now for Baltimore, Chance Sisco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting it, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Into the box, Ramon Urias, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set, and the pitch. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hernandez is there, 2 down. Digging in now, Austin Hayes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hayes on the run for it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Cisco is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Indians on top, 3-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Santana is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ryan Mountcastle 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate.
Nope.
He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike one. This is foul right side. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And here's Renato Nunez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. That's popped up. Santana ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. 3 innings complete. The Indians lead it 3-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. This is popped up. Mancini is under it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Jordan Luplow. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on the way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Smith is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Ernie Clement. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trey Mancini. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Chris Davis at the plate now. Pitch popped up, and no one will track it down. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball one.
Ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Luplow moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now batting, Dwight Smith Jr. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Chance Sisco is on deck. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And the 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 2-2. takes this the other way to right. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. In now, Sandy Leon. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Catcher, number 9, Sandy Leon.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Ball 1 strike.
This is line to left. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Oscar Mercado, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Smith is there. 2 down. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. For the current campaign, Lindor is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And now a pitch on the way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 11.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Now the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hernandez onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding into the box, Ryan Mountcastle, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. Hector Velasquez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Orioles, number 76, Hector Velasquez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 24.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. That's down into left center for a base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Santana is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman, Velasquez, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Here now the 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on 3rd and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Hit out towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Left side. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Indians 4 and the Orioles 1. Into the box now, Renato Nunez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's down.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. To short, hit hard. Hernandez at second. To Santana to get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Chris Davis. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
1-1, the count to Chris Davis. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. They trail it 4-1. Miguel Castro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 4.
Sandy Leon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Now the 2-0.
Count 3-0.
Castro throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game. Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Striding in once again, Oscar Mercado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Count
Ooh,
1-0.
he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 now. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-2 pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. From the stretch.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 0-1 delivery. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? A bouncer to the left side. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carmelo.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Sean Armstrong answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Domingo Santana will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh and 1 count. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. 3 left for the Indians as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Nick Whitgren gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Dwight Smith Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. swing and a hard liner to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Popped into the air, back behind second. Hernandez is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Austin Hayes. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He's set. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Orioles leave 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Michael Givens enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now. They could keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Standing in, Jordan Luplow. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping in now, Ernie Clement, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Leon.
To the plate now, Sandy Leon, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does irk me. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 5-1. Hunter Wood will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Hunter Wood.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Count 2-1.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
The 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
skied down the left field line. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. So striding forward now, Renato Nunez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Down the first baseline. Gloved by Santana. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. Paul Fry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 35, Oscar Mercado.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fry, a 27-year-old. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Popped him up. Mancini in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Pitch on the way. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Bases are empty. 1 man out. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mountcastle will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding in, Franmil Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Oliver Perez takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Mancini.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Perez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 1-1 home. Perez, a 6'3" left-hander. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So coming to the plate, Chris Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. A runner at first with no outs here. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Chance Sisco. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Cleveland get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Aaron Civale earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.